Hey, what's up guys? This is RapidFills here, and today I'm bringing you another trade recap. It's December 1st. I want to ask you a question. What is your trading this year been? Are you profitable? Are you studying enough? It's the last month of the year. Next month is 2021. It's a new year. Are you ready for the new year or not? You gotta ask yourself, and you have to remember that you are the only one that can help you. You have to study more. You have to look for resources. You have to ask questions. You have to come up with these questions before you ask them, and know exactly what's your flaws, what's your mistakes, and try to figure them out. Today is the beginning of the month. I encourage you to put goals for this month and try to follow them. As simple as you're gonna stop out on your feeler, or as small as you're gonna size down this month because you didn't do as good last month. Anyways, I just wanted to open the video with that advice. I encourage you to join us in Discord. We can help you out with everything you need. You can ask questions. We have really skilled moderators, and we have a screen share every morning. Dennis goes on the watch list, how he built his watch list. He trades on the screen share. I'm there in chat. I'm helping out the traders. I'm giving my watch list. I'm giving my ideas and showing you my trades as well. And you can see what I get in and what I get out. This is my Twitter. Spaced out for a second there. This is Mechanical Investors. Go follow us on Twitter. We have community Twitter. Obviously, subscribe to the YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. I posted the charts today. I did not trade the open. So what I traded MRNA. MRNA would have been a best short setup for me. It's a textbook short. I'll get to that. I'll bring the chart. This is the trade for a long side. So I essentially, the stock was coming down. As you can see, every candle is almost breaking new lows. All the way to here, you see a volume, and I bring this multiple times. You see a volume accumulation, an inside candle, a candle that breaks the high. This is 2 minute, and then it starts breaking to the upside. I mean, common sense, what do you want to see is a trend line break, right? So if you put like a super tight trend line right there, and you can see it broke that trend line. So broke that trend line, and I scalped that long position, and then I took everything out when it came back to my entry. I thought this is just gonna do this and then keep going like it did here. So that trade passed. Still watching the stock as always, because it's in play, has a lot of volume, so why not? Again, we see as we saw this volume right here. We saw the volume right here. You can see the volume ramping up, starts breaking to the upside. I'm waiting for my trend line. I put my trend line right there, crack the trend line. I have a volume. It's almost a double bottom. I have a round numbers everywhere, right? This is 130, 131, did not even break it. It broke it, reclaimed it, broke it, reclaimed it. And this is the low day right here. So I know people got sucked in here, shorting, thinking this thing is going to go to 120 right now. So when it comes back up, cracks back this support right here. I have too many lines now. So when it cracks this support right here, you have a line, right? This is a long setup for me. That's it. I get in long and I start profiting, taking profits, and then the stock starts holding trend to the upside, right? So it comes back, tests that trend right here, and then it bounces back up. I should have added here. I did not add. It is what it is. And then I just kept going, and I took my profits at 139, and then it came down. I took everything out because I thought it's done. It's actually done. The stock just went up like that and then came back down. I think it came back down here, and then it pushed back up. We will look at the chart, and then my next trade was, or the prior trade was PLTR. PLTR. Stock just trending up, and I have this trend line on my chart. Took it short, got stopped out. Always respect your stop. That's why my stop was super small. It's like 10 cents, 12 cents stop or so. and on my average, obviously. So stopped out, breached, came back down under that trend line, took some positions right here. I'm waiting for a pop like always. Got the pop, re-short, my bigger size. Now my stop is set. Now I have a set stop, which is right here. Breaches the higher day, I'm out. I don't have to fight the stock. The stock gonna do whatever it's gonna do. This is my setup based on my statistics. So I get in short, I load right here, and then I add to my position. I'm full size, hard stop, 2680s, and it just washes, and I start taking my profits right away. So if you can see, right here is the 2860s. This is 30 cents right here, and then here it's 60 cents, and here it's 80 cents. So you can see I was taking profits as it went down. So these are the two trades. I took one trade, which is BB, but this one was more like a, what am I doing here? I'm just bailed out on the stock, even though I'm not sure why my executions. What time is it? Let me see what's going on here. Let me get a chart that has executions on it. Give me that. Show trades. Here we go. You can see I took a short and I just stopped out for no reason whatsoever. Thesis is what I saw, the bounce back to the VWAP. When I saw the VWAP bounce, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take a short, put a stop on the over VWAP. You can see right here. So this is the zone what I'm talking about, right? If you want me to walk you through the trade, essentially, the stock, it was moving higher, trending up, right? And then it broke trend, came down under the trend. Now what we have here is head and shoulders. If you can't see it, this is the shoulder, this is the head, this is the shoulder, and it broke down. So by breaking down the shoulder, usually the stock just keep going, like in this case, right? So that being said, it broke down, it came down to rebound. So I identified the fact that this thing broke the head and shoulders and came back to come and retest the backside of the VWAP plus the neckline, right? The shoulder, head, shoulders. And I just built on the stock. As you can see, I just took it off. I did not feel the stock. I wasn't feeling it. Let it go, just left it, and just to see it come down all the way from, what is that, 870s all the way to 7. So $1.70, and the stock literally did not break or do anything. Just took it, break even. It is what it is. Anyways, PLTR, no, MRNA is the one that I took a short on it after I took that snapshot. So as you can see right here, these are my longs setups. As I said, look at the volume, and then it breaks the trend, took a scalp, stopped out, and then volume again. Volume, it's ramping up right here towards this. I don't know where my trend line went. Can you even do trend line on the volume? Apparently not. So I took it long, started scalping, held the higher low, start scalping, and then it washed, as you can see right here. Took my profits around 139. This is where I took my profits right there, and then it came right back down. I stopped out on the rest. Shook people. You can see big volume, almost engulfed two 2-minute candles, and then it moved all the way higher. So I saw that this thing is a reverse trade of that trend line. You can see the volume's ramping up. It's hitting his head on that 144, at least on 142. So I was looking at 142 as a start. With a stop, this would have been my stop right here, which is going to be a huge cup and handle. If you can see, this is the handle, this is the cup, or whatever you want to call it. It's just going to crack that. I think this thing is going to fly to VWAP. So that was my stop initially. So I had so much space to actually short on it. And then I saw that it was actually struggling towards 144. So I just took it with bigger size and I scalped it. Scalped it right away, and this thing just washed even more. it is what it is. I guess we can nail them all. Boom. So this is how it looks like. When I saw it struggling right there, took it, and then when it came right back down, took it, left a little bit, stopped me out just to see it wash as I wanted it to see. Scalps are not the best risk to reward ratio per se, but sometimes you will find a predictable pattern that you can play off of. Again, when I do something like this and I get in on the front side and I have a huge stop as per se here, I don't really get in full size as of the original setup where I have set risk to reward ratio, what I actually do when you see me post those trades. So even though this was a good trade, this was probably, even though it's a profitable trade, it's a 10% of my long, and 10% of my PLTR short. So just to give you an example, even though I took a loss right here, and then I added to my position, and then I took a profits down here, right? The profits from that short setup on MRNA was 10%, literally 10% of PLTR short profit. Just to give you an idea of what am I risking for a scalp versus what am I risking for a position trade like PLTR with high odds trades and whatnot. Anyways, I hope you guys learned something. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. DM me in chat, DM me on Twitter, join the chat, and let's kick it together and let's start our month profitable here all together and learn from each other. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you the next one.